The MLK comic book that sparked a generation of civil rights activists, first printed in 1957. A 16-page comic book titled Martin Luther King and the Montgomery Story became an unlikely but powerful tool for inspiring a generation of young civil rights activists. On August 26, 1961, Hollis Watkins and Curtis Elmer Hayes were arrested at a segregated Woolworth's lunch counter in Mississippi while holding copies of the comic.
A year earlier, Ezra Blair and Joseph McNeil had used the same comic as inspiration to launch the Greensboro sit-ins, helping ignite the sit-in movement across the South.
Rather than featuring caped heroes, the comic depicted the real-life actions of Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr., recounting the 13-month Montgomery bus boycott. Behind the publication was Alfred Hassel of the Fellowship of Reconciliation, who saw comics, despite their controversial reputation at the time, as a way to reach young people with messages of nonviolent resistance. Artist S.Y. Barry illustrated the book, while King himself approved the project and contributed editorial input. The comic not only documented the boycott, but also provided step-by-step guidance on nonviolent protest. Over 250,000 copies were distributed across the US and internationally. It was banned in apartheid-era South Africa and later translated into Arabic and Farsi, inspiring Egyptian activists during the Arab Spring. One of the comic's early readers was a young John Lewis. He first encountered it in 1958 at a nonviolence workshop, 2 years before joining King in pivotal civil rights protests. Decades later, as a congressman, Lewis worked with his aide Andrew Iden to create March, a best-selling graphic novel trilogy based on his life. It became a powerful continuation of the story started in the Montgomery Story. Published between 2013 and 2016, March brought Lewis's activism to a new generation, serving as both a historical account and an educational tool, picking up right where King's story left off.